Hey everybody, I'm Jon Bondy. Welcome to my latest instructional video. After the spring walleye run, everybody assumes that the fish are either super deep where the handliners and the bottom bouncers catch them, or they're out on Lake Erie. And a lot of them are doing that, but I can assure you there's a ton of them that are using the weed edges in this river because there's a lot of life on them edges. There's perch, there's pike, there's bass, there's everything. There's food especially. So what I like to do is I'll take my jigs and I'll go from a 3/4 ounce and I'll get down to about a half. I use the same setup, Bondy worm on there, and what I'll do is I'll jig those weed edges. Now they'll run from say 12 to 15 feet deep in the river, and all you do is you basically get real shallow. You'll be looking at the weeds that are surfacing and you'll be just out from them, and you'll be jigging as you drift down the river. Here's the weed edge. That's what we're jigging down. There's the deep water. Look at that water temperature. It's almost 80 degrees. The combo I use is a Tactical Jigging Special combo. I got some 10-pound Bondy braid on there. I don't use high vis for this situation because it's kind of more of a stealthy situation where you're going to sneak up on them a little bit. So I'm using green braid, and ideally you don't want it calm and sunny like it is today. What you want is a little chop on the water. You want it cloudy or rainy, and the best situation is once you get in the middle of August like we are right now, the water temperature is sky high. It's been real hot, but what that does is it creates that green tint of algae that comes down from Lake St. Clair. So the water is not as clear as it is in certain times of year, and you have this green tint. And so you can actually sneak up on these fish up in the shallower water by using the green braid. You got that little chop on the water, which is ideal. You got the clouds and you got that green tint in the water. Those are the ideal situations for this. One thing I don't do, that I do in the spring, is use a stinger hook. In this summertime like this, we're mid-August right now, as hot as could be, and these fish will thump it pretty good. If they want it, they're going to get it. All the species will. You don't need a stinger hook. All it does is cause problems. It catches in them weeds, and when you're jigging it, when you get a weed on there, if you just give it a sharp snap, it'll pop off. That's why the braid is essential. Because you're only got 10, 12, 15 feet of line out. So a nice sharp snap with that rod tip is going to get you clear of that weeds. If you're constantly in the weeds, just move out 4 or 5 feet. You'll see them on the graph. You'll see, if you put your side imager on, you'll see them, the grass bed here and the open water here. Stay right on that edge as close as you can to the weeds where you're not getting balled up. And you can do this almost the entire length of the river, summer through fall. It's a fantastic technique. It'll add to your summer fishing, and it catches all kinds of species, not just walleye. Give it a try. God bless everyone.